Welcome to another exciting edition of the Part-Time Preppers Coin Collecting Blast from the Past, episode number 4. A coin, a picture, and a receipt. What does it all mean? Well, I'm going to tell you a long-winded story, so if you like long-winded stories, stay tuned. There will be a point to this story at some point, hopefully near the end, why I'm doing this. But let's get started. We'll get started with the car. There you have it. Second car I ever owned there. 1973 Dodge Charger. Got this car in 1979. My father, he was a World War II vet, decorated, got a job at the Department of Transportation, Washington, D.C. Then he retired, and we moved, and in his retirement, he got a job at a new car Chrysler Plymouth dealership in the parts department in his retirement. And I needed another car. My first car was just about on its last legs. And this was a trade-in. So they basically gave it to him at cost. I remember we went half on it. $350 a piece. The car was only $700. Had no rust. That was the price of cars in those days. So that's what they gave the person who traded it in. So I got this nice car. 1979. Drove for a while, and this was the first car. I took the hand model out in Dayton. There you have it. And we had a little accident one day. And while we were in a parking lot, a car pulled out of a space and hit the passenger door. You can't see it there. Only picture I have of the automobile. And, gave the hand model a little startle and really whacked that door pretty good, to the point where you couldn't open the door, and turned out to be a distant cousin that the hand model realized after we got talking to them of hers. And we got an insurance settlement of $900. And, well, being into automobiles and what have you, we decided to fix it on our own, me and my father, and got a door in a junkyard, and he had someone paint the door. It matched pretty closely. In those days, you didn't care that much. And I believe it came to about $350. So I had some money burning in my pocket. I refer to this as the best car I ever owned. I'll get to that. Anyway, so at the time, I was a junior coin collector and a little bit of a stacker. And but I was not. I only had one gold coin that my mother had given me for my 17th birthday. And I went running out to the nearest coin store I knew. And with the extra funds, I got this 1886 S $5 gold. I really didn't even know what I was buying at the time. I knew very little about gold coins. I had a $2.50 Indian. Like I said, it's an 1886 S. I don't know if it's going to cooperate. Let us see. Now, I've had this in this holder for many years. I could put it in a capsule, however. Let's see if we can get that in a little better. There's the S, if you can make it out. It's about AU. I'm no grader, but has a tiny bit of luster on the back. The plastic is reflecting off it here a little. But there you have it. So with a little bit of the extra funds, I decided to invest it. So that's the coin. And here is the receipt way back from May 2nd, 1981. Not that I made fantastic profit. Here's the price. $175. Guaranteed genuine gold. Now this man's store is not in business anymore. I would think he's in his 70s at least by now. But he does have a stand at a flea market. So I still have seen this man from time to time. So there you have that. Now, these coins go for maybe AU condition, $360 or so at EPMEX. So not a fantastic return on investment. You probably could have invested in something else, maybe even a U.S. savings bond at the time because the rates were better and made a little bit more money. However, I still consider it a store of wealth because it has held its value and increased a little more than double, actually. And of course, when gold was up around 1900 back in 2011, 2012, you probably could have got close to 500 for this coin. But in one's life, sometimes you come into a little unexpected money, funds. It does happen from time to time. I wish it would happen more often. But at that point in time, I would suggest maybe paying off a few bills, maybe treating yourself to something you want, and investing in a little bit of gold and silver. Now, the reason I bring this up, there is a story behind this. My son, who's out of college and is on his own, was lucky enough to get a decent job in law enforcement, and he came into some unexpected money himself recently. He doesn't really have a lot of bills. He has no school loans, thank God, and he did put some money in the bank, and he put some money off to the side, kept a little cash, and just really about a week ago, to my unexpectedness, he does stack a little silver, but I would call him a junior stacker at this point. But he came and said, "Dad, would you buy me some gold?" He knows, I know a little bit more than he does, and I was kind of honored that he put his faith in me to get him a little gold with his extra funds he had. So I will not be like I was back in 1981 and go running to the first place I can see a gold coin and buy it, because I did think at the time I overpaid for this. But I will be checking it out for him in the next few weeks. Hopefully there'll be some good deals. Hopefully gold won't spike up too much. And we'll be getting him his first gold. So that's about it. The moral of the story is if you come into unexpected money, try to put a little bit away for a rainy day. And what a better way to do it than to do something like this. So I hope you enjoyed this coin collecting episode. Until the next time, take care, be good, keep stacking, and bye.